2014, and in an interview at the time he compared picking a station playlist to managing Manchester United.
As I said in my report, it's like being the manager of Manchester United. You've got 70,000 other managers in the stand who all believe you should field a better team. And so it is my view, and it's just a view, that the music is slightly too wide, and you often play songs that very few people have heard of, and I think there should be a refocus on the music, that still have a wide variety. But listen, I have no real issue on the music output of this station. What I'm saying is that if I was running this radio station, I might want to slightly tighten up the sort of music that you put out.
Improvements to the old railway line in Kirkmichael are expected to begin this month after a year of delays. The Department of Infrastructure has told local commissioners that work will start along the path between Station Road and Orrisdale Loop Road on the 17th of June. Drainage, new signs, improved surface and access have all been promised as part of the scheme, which is expected to be completed by August. The path will stay closed for the duration of the work, which will be undertaken by contractor Island Drainage and Groundwork. The project had been due to start last year, but no bids were received during a tender exercise, and the department had to restart the process in February this year. An Australian mining firm planning to excavate a fossil-rich site in New Zealand is part-owned by a company in the Isle of Man. Plans by Playman Resources have been met with opposition from both locals and those in the scientific community. Aaron Ibanez reports.
The Geo Agribusiness wants to mine 500,000 tonnes of diatomite, a mineral used in animal feed, in the southern region of Otago in New Zealand's South Island. However, the proposal includes the creation of an open-pit mine at the 23-million-year-old lake, Folden Mar. Behind the plans are investment bankers Peter Plakadis and George Manalas, who say the operation will create 100 jobs over its near 30-year life. Meanwhile, minority shareholders of the group reside on Peel Road in Douglas in the form of Burley Nominees Limited. Ultimately, approval of the land purchase hinges on the Overseas Investment Office, the country's regulator of foreign investments.
And residents in the north of the island have been left scratching their heads after a curiously coloured seagull has been spotted in a field. Captured by a resident farmer in Ballath, pictures of a red black-backed gull have been circulated on social media. It's not known how the bird turned red, but some are suggesting it's part of a conservation project looking at gulls and their behaviour around landfills. And now it's time for a look at today's races.
Thank you. And as you heard in the news, tributes have been pouring in for English rider Daley Matheson, who lost his life in a crash at the RST Superbike race that cast a shadow